What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing alright and staying safe. Um, uh, it's been a week and a half since I did my last video. I'm sorry about that. I've been all over the board with my videos. I haven't been very consistent. I did one in 2 weeks and two in 1 week. It's just been crazy. Um, so today we're going to be talking about fear. And actually, before this video, I had a whole set of notes ready for this video. And then my friend from Maryland, uh, I texted her and I asked her if she thought there was anything I should go over in my next video. She said fear. I was like, okay. So shout out to Marissa for that. So I completely scratched all those notes. I'll do that for another day. And today's gonna be all about fear and some things that's really going on right now. I've noticed even here, uh, we're fearing the coronavirus way too much. It's not just the coronavirus, but I'm just saying that's a big thing. We're fearing failure. We're fearing change. We're fearing the loss of jobs, which I completely understand. Fear it is human nature. It's a human's nature to fear. It is if we're not keeping our eyes on Christ. Um, I have a few scriptures here that will definitely help if any of you guys have any trouble with fear. Almost 100% sure that it's going to help you. Um, in Isaiah 43, verse 1, it says, "Don't fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. You are God's." Okay, so he's got you. He's got a plan for you. Whether it is to get the coronavirus or not, I mean, God forbid that happens. But I'm just saying, His plan. I mean, if you follow God, He's got a plan that is far greater than what you think, my friend. Okay, it's the ones who fear and they say, "Oh, this is what God's got planned for me." No, man. If you just open your eyes and seek God, and you turn your life to and give your life to Jesus, you will find out that your life will flourish. I promise you. Okay, everyone has their ups and downs. Even the ones that are the greatest Christians, the ones that they're going to have some bad things happen. It's part of His plan. He gives His toughest warriors, the hardest battles. Um, it even says in the Bible, "Fear not." It says that phrase 80 times at least in the whole Bible. So I would say it's stressed pretty greatly to uh, not fear and to just trust God. Fear is what Satan uses to distract us from our lim- our limit our victories in life. So try not to fear, man. Just keep your eyes on Christ. And 2 Timothy 1:7 it says, "For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." God didn't give us a spirit of fear. That we're get fear is it's a, it's we get that from Satan. It's a distraction that Satan tries to work into our lives, into our hearts, into our minds to distract us from living a godly life and a Christian life. In Joshua chapter 1 verse 9 it says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." This is my favorite one. No matter what is going on in your life, man, don't fear because He is with you. When you feel like something's about to happen or you feel something bad, talk to God. I mean, there's these three things I go by in life: love God, love your neighbor, and um, try to be good. And what I mean by that is love God. Love His word, love praying to Him, love talking to Him, love going to church, love worshiping Him. Um, love your neighbor. What I mean by that is there's people in our lives that they take us off and it's hard to do. But God forgives us. Why not forgive our brothers and sisters of Christ? We're gonna if if my friends uh they're Christians, I'm gonna see them in heaven. So we are brothers and sisters of Christ. Okay, so love your neighbor. Okay, and try to be good. What I mean by that is you know try not to sin. Sin, it's also a distraction. Okay, uh, try to do good. Mean do good things. Try to stay away from all the negative stuff. Uh, think positive vibes. Everything good. Try to be good. And we're all gonna mess up in life, but it's the ones who diligently try to be good for God, man. If you do those three things, you should have nothing. If you truly do those three things, you should not have to fear anything, because I will see you in heaven, my friend, if you do those three things, okay? That's just something I try to live by. I keep that in my head all the time. And I also keep the phrase, keep your eyes on Christ. I keep that. I keep thinking about that like all the time. Deuteronomy 31:8. It is the Lord who goes before you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. I'm not, in this video, I'm not specifically talking about the coronavirus. Although it is a big thing going on right now. I'm talking about fear in general. Do not fear anything, absolutely nothing, because God has got you. He's got a plan. He designed this world. You think that coronavirus is, or anything in general, is bigger than God? No, man. God created it. Anything you see, God created. You know. So keep that in mind. I really hope that some of this helped you guys. Remember, just faith over fear. You know. Keep your eyes on Christ, guys. I really hope this video helped some of you guys. I appreciate all you guys for watching, and God bless you all.